And so I tend to offer this quite simple definition of mindfulness, of this non-judgmental, moment-to-moment awareness. Sometimes you'll see these long paragraph descriptions of mindfulness as a definition, or the 8 points or 9 points of mindfulness, which can be very helpful. But to help people digest it in the beginning, I think it's helpful to kind of boil it down into its essence of this non-judgmental, moment-to-moment awareness. Now, some teachers will call it loving awareness. You'll hear different interpretations of this, but I tend to say it's non-judgmental, moment-to-moment awareness. And the non-judgmental piece trips a lot of people up because it's kind of easy to concentrate on what's exactly happening in your experience, but can you do it without judgment? Can you do it without labeling it to be right or wrong, good or bad, or that it should be different? And so this non-judgment piece is the heart of mindfulness. Because when we refrain from judgment, we do that with the heart. Judgments tend to disconnect us from the experience and actually take us out of the unfolding experience as it's happening. Now, when I say non-judgment, I don't mean non-discerning or analytical. What I mean is this sort of harsh criticism, this disconnecting quality where, oh, that's wrong, or that's bad, or it should be different. So that's kind of what I'm pointing to with this non-judgmental word. And we can cultivate non-judgment by practicing practices like loving kindness, compassion, and self-compassion, joy, equanimity, gratitude, generosity, and forgiveness. Qualities of the heart. And I'm sure this conference has had plenty of sessions based around some of those practices that I just mentioned around the heart cultivation. So those practices are not peripheral to mindfulness. They're actually baked into mindfulness by helping us to cultivate the sense of connection and non-judgment. The moment-to-moment piece of mindfulness, this ability to stay present moment to moment to moment to moment to moment, is born out of our ability to concentrate and to focus, to stay with what's happening, even if it's unpleasant or boring. Can we stay present, stay open, and continually notice what's happening? So concentration practices include mantras, visual concentration objects, or meditations where we're concentrating on one visual object at the exclusion of everything else, and just staying with that one thing. There's auditory meditation practices where we're just listening to one thing, or maybe a repetition of something over and over and just staying with those sounds. Counting breaths is a concentration practice. So these concentration practices are not exactly mindfulness practices, but they can fuel our ability to stay mindful in daily life or in a mindfulness meditation. And so with mindfulness, we are staying present for whatever's in our experience, moment to moment to moment, without judging it. So we're just continually noticing what's in our actual experience.